In case you wonder why I'm laughing, let's just say this is my second attempt today for this video. Hi there. My wife has often commented about my less than pleasant appearance sometimes. I tend to be a bit of a grouch looking. I'm not really, but I tend to look that way. Anyhow, I just watched the video that I had just recorded that I was going to put up today and realized how right she was. Well, guys, this is not going to be a new and improved me, but at least it's going to be one that smiles now and then. Anyhow, what I had been talking about in that video and what I'm going to talk about in this video is the fact that social media hasn't always been a good thing for me. And I mean that in the sense that these YouTube videos have given me a creative outlet, a very good creative outlet. I like it. I get a little feedback now and then. I don't have a huge audience. I'm not going to be worried about sponsors or anything like that. My channel is way too small for that. But it gives me a chance to speak about photography, something that I'm very interested in and that I have been playing around with for a very long time. That's why my camera system had been Pentax, because when I first got into serious photography, Pentax was still a big name. I mean, basically, there were 4 serious camera companies. There were others that were either too expensive or too small, but the 4 serious ones, of course, were, as today, there was Nikon and Canon. Then there was Minolta, which, of course, nowadays, the remnants of what was once Minolta is what got Sony started. And the other was Pentax. And, of course, the Pentax K1000 was the camera that was really preferred in many photography schools for its simplicity. Anyhow, I digress. The whole point I was trying to make is the fact that photography is my hobby. This channel is about photography. I'm not going to talk about other topics. I'm interested in automobiles. I'm not going to put anything about that here on this channel, because I think most of my viewers would probably be scratching their heads and saying, why is he talking about this right now? However, on my blog, I would often write articles about all sorts of things. Everything from issues like global warming to movies to books to cars and, of course, photography. However, if you look at my blog now, you'll find that you'll probably have to go back nearly 2 years to find any written words at all. And what bothers me even more about that is that these videos are not scripted. I don't write a script for this. I am not reading a teleprompter. I'm not reading notes. Occasionally I do have notes when I have something important that I want to say and I don't want to forget it. But other than that, this is basically off the cuff. Now, the written articles that I did were always reread, edited, fixed, all sorts of little things done. They would be revised. They would basically be a curated, edited version of my thoughts, rather than this stream of consciousness you get in front of this video camera. And I think I've lost something because I've really gotten away from using computers and gotten very much into using tablets. Now, here's the thing about a tablet. For editing pictures quickly to post them online, it is fantastic. For watching YouTube videos, it's great. For all of these things, it's a marvelous device. I really, really enjoy it. Too much. Because now I don't have that, how should I put it, motivation that I have when I'm sitting in front of a full-featured computer. You know, something with Windows or Mac OS with a real keyboard, a really high-quality keyboard, a good screen, and a suite of programs that allow me to write, to edit videos, to edit pictures, to do all those things. And that's what I need to get back to. So I have to change my habits. I have to reverse some of the bad habits that I have formed. And those bad habits are basically depending upon screens, whether it's the phone this size or a regular iPad, which is what I also normally use. And in between that, I've got a little Samsung tablet that I also make tremendous use of. And as I said, they all have great uses, and they all have great functionality, and they're all wonderful devices. But I need to get back to that computer. So from here on out, I'm going to try. And notice I've got to say try, because breaking habits is really, really hard. I'm going to try to get away from the tablets, to get away from the amount of screen time that I'm doing, and get back to using a computer, to typing up my thoughts, to editing them, to looking at them a few days later and maybe adding to them or taking away, seeing what I had really done wrong and fixing it, or adding things that I hadn't thought of at the time. That's what I need to do. Now, I'm not calling this a New Year's resolution, because New Year's resolutions for me don't work. That's it. They don't work. So instead, it's just a plan that I'm hoping to be able to follow. Now, speaking of New Year's, I hope that everybody has a very enjoyable holiday season, that it brings you much happiness, and of course that 2020 becomes a better year than any year that you have had before. Can't ask for better than that, can you? Well, that's about it. The only takeaway from this video is, as I said, I'm going to try and get away from the touch screens and get back to something with a keyboard and actually write some things instead of just doing videos. And getting out and doing more photography. Well, anyhow, if you enjoyed this video, by all means, give it a like. If you want to see more of my videos, then subscribe to this channel. And of course, if you think anybody's going to get anything useful from this particular video, or any of my others, by all means, share them. Bye for now, and happy holidays.